And isn't it different now? We're all shopping online and with the pandemic and all. So yeah, these are important.
Yes, so tell us some of these tips about shopping safely online.
Well, definitely. So the first thing is whatever you use and whatever device you're using that's attached to the internet, make sure it's updated because that's going to offer you the best protection on your malware and things like that. So update your phones, update your computers. The other thing is we love to shop and sometimes we're sitting in a public place. Don't shop and put any kind of financial information out there when you're in a public place. Use a secure Wi-Fi. So, it's important. The other thing is only use encrypted sites. And that's where you see that HTTPS and you usually see the little lock sign. Well, that's what you want to shop on. And you don't want to click on these ads. I know it's tempting, but go to the actual site. If you see something that you love, go to the actual site, find it there, and that's where you make your purchase. It's much safer. You want to actually change your passwords for each site. I know that's hard, and a lot of people will use I know, for me too. And using software that'll help you create passwords is one way to kind of do that, but it's worth the effort to try to change your password. And I always change it frequently, but change it per site so that you're not going to get hacked and then everything goes. And never, ever put a social security number out there. I mean, I know that you get all kinds of, malicious messages coming through and they're going to ask you for financial information. Never fall for that. Don't put that social security number out there. And then the safest way to pay is really with a credit card or with one of the pay services that you can use, like a PayPal. But usually there's more protection for you with a credit card versus a debit card. So, consider limiting what card you're going to use for your online purchases so it's easier for you to track and use that one card. And the other part about that tracking is you really need to check it frequently. You need to check your credit, you need to check what you're using so that you're protecting yourself.
And one thing I love to do is my credit card and my debit card, if more than $1 is spent, I get it like a little notification. So that's great too. If somebody does get your card, you can see it really quick. Let's move on. Preventing porch pirates from stealing your packages once they get to your door. What are some tips for that?
Well, for this, we see that increasing when the holiday season is upon us. And of course, now we have Black Friday shopping all month. They're very brazen. They do not care if you actually are home sometimes. But the most important things for you to do is, first off, use your tracking alerts. Most programs like Amazon or whatever offer you those tracking alerts. Follow your deliveries. Make sure that when they're delivering the packages, put instructions for them to put it somewhere where it's a little bit more concealed. The number one thing that porch pirates do is if they see it, and particularly if it's a large box and it has the logo on it, like, oh my gosh, I'd love that TV or whatever, that's where they're going to come. It's an easy target. So make sure you can ask for generic packaging, give instructions to place it behind a planter, place it behind a fence if at all possible. You can consider buying one of those lock boxes, which there's many out there, but it's a great way to work with your delivery service to make sure that it's protected. And of course, any type of surveillance, whether you have the door cameras or you have surveillance from your phone, that helps because it allows you, if you are a target, you can report it to law enforcement, and we want you to report it to law enforcement. The other thing is just putting out the signs too that you are under surveillance. If they have a camera system, can help you in this kind of situation.
All right, sounds great. These are great tips. We really appreciate it, Darlene. Thank you so much.
Thank you.